Bloody hell, I tell you what, I'm super chuffed with our current combination. Goat 76 and the Wonderland bin chicken just go hand in glove. But there is one piece of kit that has been missing from our setup, and that's a piece of kit that goes on the drink. And after months and months of research and procrastination, we finally got it sorted. So chuck on your wetsuit and your goggles, this is gonna get wet.
Don't forget to stop by our website after this video for all your travel inspo and check out our new line of merch.
And a massive thank you to our subscribers and our partners in crime for keeping our travel dreams alive.
But first we have to pull into suburbia to fix the issue that we didn't get to in last episode. So we rip out of Black Valley and the stellar little farm stay of Bunny Beach, head down the hillside, through Victor Harbour and around to Port Elliot. And I tell you what,
she's been absolute full on. Like, I'm not understating that at all. It has been chaos, but I've got to get to this problem because I can't leave it any longer. So basically what I've done is underneath here is these thingamybobs into bobbing things, thingamy-bob into a bobbing thing, and I've jammed stuff in here and it's hit this and pushed this out, and she's developed the good old water leak. So it's the caravanner's worst nightmare, the old water leak. So basically I've got to get on top of this. So what I'm going to do is rip all this out and then basically see if I need to replace this bobbing me thing or this thingy-bob, whatever it is, and then get onto this. So yeah, this one's self-inflicted. I just jammed something in here too hard. I can't even remember what it was, to be honest, but I just jammed it in there and shut the door, and basically I went back in to put something else in there and I noticed a little bit of a leak going on, so I straighten it up as much as I can. But yeah, I don't think it's 100%. So
I unwind the collar of the plastic thing, having the tea towel there to catch any excess water, then unscrew this tap thingy-bob, which seems to be the problem because I think it's still a little bit bent.
And before I forget, I've got to tell you exactly where we're at. We're in Port Elliot Showgrounds, and it's a wicked little space just outside of Victor Harbour. So if you're looking for a power and water site, which is definitely a premium around these sort of areas, and if you come off the limestone coast, you need to wash all your gear and wash all your washing and stuff like that, this is the space. It is $25 a night. I'll put the little wiki up here now for you. Power and water, so it's a wicked little place. And as you can see, Steffi's gone gnarly on the washing as normal, and the bin chicken is looking squeaky clean as well. We've got stuff everywhere. It's, like I said, it's pretty much chaos, but Neil the caretaker has done me a solid. So basically this was a little bit bent on the top, so we put it in his vise and we've actually straightened it up and it looks pretty true now. So now I've got to wait for Steph to come back from the shops. As you can see, the cruiser's missing, and then we can put a bit of thread tape around it, bolt her up and see if she leaks any more under pressure. So hopefully that's a fix and we can move on from that, because we've got so much more to do before we get to our wicked campsite that we've got up next. All right, wifey is back with the much needed thread tape and all my tools and stuff like that. But what have you bought?
I got a Ninja Foodie.
Yeah?
So it's a multi-cooker. So I'm just, yeah, having a look at it now.
Yeah, what's it doing? Look at this.
So it's got, you can do
look at all those functions.
Slow cooking, you can do air fry, you can put a pizza in there, you can dehydrate, you can do a loaf pan. It comes with a loaf pan. Yeah, bread. Or a multi-purpose pan, so you can do like cakes and whatever in it.
Alright, one question. How much does it weigh?
It's pretty heavy.
Fantastic.
I think it's just about 10 kilos. But the air fryers are
10 kilos?
The air fryers were literally the same. I looked at, I actually had a look.
Look at that beast.
But now we can cook pretty much everything in this. And
I'll be the verdict of that.
We'll see, we might even be able to get rid of the induction.
No, we're not getting rid of the induction. We need pan stuff.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll have a look.
But
We'll
anyway,
test it out.
Bing, we got this one. Now I can fix the plumbing issue in the van. And the van's chaos. Like, the kids come back and just destroyed everything. I just cleaned up while Steph was away, and now look at it. Mess. So let's tackle this one and get this one done.
Now with the thread tape on, we just reverse the process and cross the sausage fingers and hope for the best that it's now all fixed.
Oh, there she goes. And you wonder why I've got the pump on. There is water connection at this place, but it's got that much pressure, it keeps blowing off the the connections and stuff, so we just filled up our tanks and run the pump, so that's all right. But yeah, it works like a glove. Look at it go. No drippy drippy. Very, very good. Now we can get packed up and ready to move on to arguably the best camp in South Australia, and it's also Wessy's favourite camp, so he's going to be frothing to get down there.
Now fully stocked up and all the errands have been done, we roll out of Port Elliot and head down the coastline towards Victor Harbour, which even on a misty, overcast and cloudy morning, it still looked dang beautiful. And it has this cracker little cafe sector to grab a sneaky coffee as well. But there is one thing about Victor Harbour that hasn't been talked about yet, and that is the massive donkey hill out the western side of town. And this is where I'd like to say the 70 series pulls like a bloody freight train. A more accurate description would be it pulls like a Ford Ranger in limp mode. Untuned, stock clutch and pretty much unmodified, it still shocks a lot of people what it can actually do. But all in all, it does get the job done, and honestly, caravanning isn't meant to be a fast sport by any means. But once up on top of the range, we put the hammer down through all the twisty stuff. We're hanging right at the Delamere corner shop, and I think a lot of you might have picked where we're actually heading. Literally, this would have to be the most filmed piece of road in SA at the moment. With gobsmacking rolling hills, crazy aqua water in the distance. The steep descent down the other side of this hill sneaks up onto you pretty damn quick. And if you haven't smoked and blued out your brake rotors, down the bottom it's just a lazy cruise along the bed of pine trees into honestly a near perfect location for off-grid camping. A little bonus right at the end of this episode, I'm going to actually show you a genuine secret place that we've been keeping close to our chest that next to no one actually knows about. So keep watch.
And if you don't know this place, you've been living under a rock. This place is called Rapid Bay, and oh my god, it's one of the best campsites we've ever been to in our 3 years of camping. I know it's been documented hundreds and hundreds of times, and everyone loves this place, and we love it as well. And it's Wessy's favourite place. But we've got a little secret something addition that we've added to our little combo.
Two actually, two new secret additions.
2 secret editions.
Yep.
I don't know what the second one is. Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah. So where we parked at the moment is in the middle, which is, okay. But what you want is try to, okay. But what you want is one of these beachfront ones. But look, it doesn't matter if you get here early, late, in the middle of the day, unless one of these ones are leaving, you're not going to get them. So what you should do is park in the middle, keep hitched up, and then wait till the next morning, and hopefully one of these leave. If you actually do the walk around and ask if they're leaving, then you can tee up exactly which spot you need to go to and what time and stuff like that, and you slot yourself in. So don't unpack, don't get your mats out, don't get your chairs out, don't do the awning. We done the awning because it's stinking hot. So it's going to be like 37 tomorrow, I think. So hopefully we can snag one of these spots and then roll out this secret supplies. But we're going to try to get some little cool things that aren't too documented around Rapid Bay as well.
Waiting for that primo spot never looked so good. Jeez, this place is actually ridiculous. And at $30 a pop a night, it's actually not too bad on the wallet either. And with views like this, it's going to be a bloody hard place to leave. But I was absolutely frothing to get this new piece of kit out, so the next day couldn't actually come quick enough.
Now we got a beach spot. We're frothing now. This is awesome. Look at this. Look at that for an outlook.
Swing it over that way. Look at the bloody
Everyone's setting up their boats and everything like that. This is amazing. I love this space.
Where's his favourite camp? This one is?
Yeah. And look, we were happy enough to be
in there on the grass and stuff like that. But there is a method to our madness, isn't there? And we've been hankering for something that we can put in there. And it's always come down to weight and space and everything like that. And we just put it off for so long. But now we've got a solution. So let's have a look here. And 3, 2, 1. Boom! We got ourselves a boat! So what we got here is not a blow up, an inflatable boat. You got to get the terminology right. It's an inflatable, not a blow up, because people look at you weird if you say blow up, don't they? They do. So what we got is a Tacker Cat, which is a true length 4.2 meter long boat. So she's a beast.
We picked this one up from Adelaide, yeah?
Yeah, this
from
is
Lenta Marine.
Lenta Marine. So this one is, as you can see, it's a beast. Like it's the length of our mat. And we're getting some weird looks already, eh?
We're super rookie at this too. We haven't done it before.
Yeah,
so
this is a maiden voyage. So yeah, we're getting used to it. So we've got a 15 horsepower motor on the back that we'll click on once we go down in the water. But what we'll do is actually lift it down. We've got wheels for the back and we can just roll it down. And this thing, guess the weight of it. It is 32 kilos. So show a demo, bub, lift her up. Look at that, easy as, moving it around. Yeah, 32 kilos. So even the kids could lift up the front of it and move it around if they wanted to.
So good.
So we've got our fuel tank ready to go. Got the wheels to roll on the back. The wheels clip in here. Down there, we'll roll it down, put it in the water, and then we'll walk the motor down and we'll pick you up with conversation there. Happy days?
Happy days.
But first, let's get these facts right. Yes, it's a true 4.2 meter LX 420 and it weighs only 32 kilos. It takes about 6 to 10 minutes to inflate and put together, and the same to deflate. And it also can take up to 7 people or 715 kilos. It's just bloody nuts. But if the 4.2 meter is too girthy for you, there's many other options and sizes. But if you want any other information, we'll put the link in the description below as normal. But the proof is in the pudding, so let's get this bad boy in the drink.
Go team!
Hey, we're away!
How beautiful is this? Look at the clarity. Wow. Man, this is awesome.
How did we do it that long without a boat? I never know. Like, honestly, inflatables are the way to go. It took a little bit longer than normal, I reckon, because it's our first go, but we're away, baby.
It's
we're away.
definitely worth it though, eh?
Oh.
We've literally, that's how close the shore is from us. What do you reckon, Wedgie?
Fun.
Is this so? What do you reckon, Mary?
How nice is rapid? Look at that. From the water, it looks awesome. Honestly, I didn't think something that you'd blow up and made of rubber would bring so much joy to a man. But this little Tacker Cat has done just that. How have we done 3 years worth of traveling without this thing is just beyond me.
You can see the bottom.
Can you?
Yeah.
Glass off right now.
Oh, little yummy 15 horsepower is all you need. She hooks along. I love it.
Yeah.
Two-stroker, mate. We got an issue already though. We'll show you when we get back. But yeah, I think it's second-hand motors for you. But anyway, it's not going to stop us today. Here's the magic cave. All right, so we've had a successful maiden voyage. We're back on dry land. And basically they've got the little floating buoys that you can tie up to. And one thing about the inflatable boat, you've got to try to keep it in the water once it's blown up. If you pull her out on the beach, she can pressurize and go from 3 psi to 20 psi inside the tubes really quickly. So it's awesome that they've got these little tie-up points. If not, we'd just pull the anchor out and let it float around or whatever. But she was successful, definitely successful. It was killer. But Wizzy's stained it and marked it. First up, as you do with squid, you can't avoid it. They just go gnarly as soon as they go in the boat. But the unsuccessful side of things was with 2-stroke motors,
They're hard to find. I found a mechanically awesome one, so it had all the major replacements and major service done. So it was basically a 2013 Yami 15 horsepower 2-stroke, and she had new prop on it and everything else, but the case, the rear case or lower case, is a bit, you know, shit. So we've had this come off, so that goes back in there. So I'm gonna have to see if I can find a lower second-hand one from a wrecker or something like that and do a conversion on or something like that. Not really sure, I haven't really searched it or anything like that. Or might just Sikaflex this black in place first just to cover it up so we can get through, but she's had a couple of repairs on the bottom. And this was really quick. This is the motor I went back into Victoria to get. 1100k round trip in the middle of the day and back at 1 AM. Basically just to try to get this motor because they're just rare as hen's teeth. If you don't know, 2-strokes you can lay down, so that's why we got it over a 4-stroke. But yeah, ripper little motor, went strong as, but yeah, I think we might have to find, I think the top's all right because they're plastic, but this is like a cast alloy or something like that, I'm guessing. But yeah, she's had a bit of a rough time, probably been laying down as well, so we'll hunt around from that. But other than that, sweet as a nut, mate, sweet as a nut. Bloody hell, mate, what a ripper day, eh? This has been insane. How are we going to get these gerbils back in?
Check out this though, how bloody stunning.
I'm speechless, this is just nuts. I love this place so much. I think we're going to extend our stay, like, honestly. Look how many cool, look how many, like, I'm actually speechless. I don't know what to say.
It's just unbelievable.
This is just awesome. Oh, another day. This is what, day 3? Day 2? Day 3? Day 2. One of those days. We can't even remember. But awesome, another awesome day out here at Rapid Bay. And basically the bait, we moored up on there, so it's still there. So all happy days and stuff. But today, as you can see, I'm in the skin tight get up because we're going scalloping with the family next to us and probably another couple of ones.
Salty gypsies.
Salty gypsies, and they're wicked looking sunseeker. I like the sandy taupe sort of colour, eh?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, it's cool. So apparently we heard from some other people that the scallops are on this side of the jetty, maybe. Not really sure. But we're going to go have a little peek and see if we can get some, because if you're the OG and been following us for ages, we've been trying to get scallops for ages, haven't we?
We have.
So we're going to take this opportunity before it blows up this afternoon, and we'll probably have to rip the boat up and put it up here. And I might do that motor repair while it's out as well.
Yep.
Just Sikaflex that little plate back in that's snapped off, so we'll do that. But yeah, squid, chips, scallops, awesome feed later on, I reckon.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. You got to cross them to actually.
I'm like,
Ricky Ricardo.
I've crossed my fingers in awe.
Let's go get wet. How's the frisbee? So this is probably the first dive I've done in a good 6 months. So my conditioning was, let's say, pretty poor. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. And only a few days earlier, there was reports of a white pointing in the area. So that put Steffi on edge a little bit. But look, at the end of the day, that is their playground. So no matter what, jumping in the water, you just have to be on the side of caution. I was having a little bit of a problem with the depth to 6 to 6.5 meters with my left ear. So I come back in a little bit shallower and started scooping up these scallops. And about this time I was starting to get in the hang of it, but I think we got enough, so we'll head back to shore.
So what'd you get?
We've got some scallops. We've got a good, probably just over half a dozen, I reckon. That's a good little haul. It's so much effort to get so little reward.
It's tiny.
But like these are, I think down here are like $12 each now. Down in South Australia, so we found a good little patch, like weed line in, we found a little honey hole, so yeah, we sort of started cleaning up, and I could go down and grab like half a dozen or like 5 or 6 at a time, which was really good. But yeah, still learning how to equalise and get some depths going on at the moment. But yeah, now I'm shagged.
And dang, these things made some awesome reef and beef toppers. Now, it wouldn't be an episode without doing something stupid with the drone, right? Watch this one to the end because it gets kinda sketchy.
Blowing up a gale now. Perfect time, we've got the boat out as you can see there, but the other ones have been pulled up. Like a couple of foot wave coming through now, but I thought perfect time to try to fix this motor while the sun's out. And I've got my finger painting on, so Sika Flex, the caravan industry's most go-to. Sika Flex. But she's function over form, so don't judge me by any means. We're going to order a new part, but I'm just going to cake it in Sika Flex.
It's temporary.
It is a temporary fix, okay? We're not going to leave it like this. So, and I rang Yamaha, and they're on a few $100. So, but it's 6 weeks back order, so I've got to have a decent job. So she's going to use the rest of this tube on it, I think. Anyway, it is what it is. But I think we're going to have surf and turf in it tonight, eh?
Yeah.
We've got the steak out.
Not yet.
Steak out, bit of scallop on top. Can't go wrong with that.
Bob's your uncle.
No, Bob's his sister.
What?
I'm confused. You don't know these days, do you?
You don't know.
But then the wind blew up and it didn't stop Dean from Salty Gypsies competing in the first ever Rapid Bay Rip Curl Pro. Then a couple of good old father-son inflatable missions to get these little inky buggers. But then finally we actually get the chance to go something we've always missed at Rapid Bay, and that's mainly because we didn't have the boat, but this time round we finally get to see it. Dang, just look at that water, just insane. Rapid Bay Cave. Oh, I've got to get this boat up. Mama, if you want to jump out, hold her there. And I'll prop the motor up. Or drag her up. Okay. Where's he? Where's he? Here, stop, Mum. Where's he? You can film for us, mate, okay? You're the film crew. Film around over here. Show what Daddy's doing. Oh, bit of waves action. She's going low tide, so we should be alright. You want to grab that side one? Yep. We'll just take it up there. Hey, buddy. Here we go. There we go. What's that? We're at the cave. Hey? Set that back off there. Thanks, little man. Woo! 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 Mad echo. Oh
my god!
Well, that for a view, it feels like you're in a different place on the world, eh? So this is one of many caves along the southern side of Rapid Bay, but there is one in particular that I do want to see, and I think I can park this Tacker Cat right underneath it. That's cool. And best thing is we can just drag the boat up.
Maybe without my weight.
Once you're off it.
Yeah.
It is 32 kilos, but you know, with
another, what, 65?
Georgie weighs nothing, so it's all right. Not for the people, I'm not paying out Steph about a weight by any means. Oh,
I know.
I get slammed for
if
that.
I had a problem with him, I'd tell him.
Yeah, I know. She'd end up like hitting me in my chachos or something. This is definitely the place. Like, this is a good one because we can pull a little boat in, won't have to air down or anything like that because we've got this nice cave here going on. This is magic. And look how crystal clear the water is. Look at this. Look at that. That is magic. We forgot to bring our goggles today for a snorkel though, eh? Oh, anyway, we're going to take this as a little bit of a swim and chill out and get away from people and stuff because we've got these guys here and they're just pulled up, have a bit of a chin wag and stuff, but there's no one else around. And look at all this. This is so good. And full warning, unless you got like a kayak or something like that or an actual boat, don't try it on a paddleboard. The currents through here are just insane. Like, this is coming in the bottom of low tide, so it's still water, but either side of that, it is crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, a lot of people get rescued way out there because what happens is the tide will come through here in the shallows, then punch out around the jetty and around that point that you can see right over there. So yeah, fair warning, don't try it on the paddleboard. You'll get unstuck and you'll be on your way to China. So what's that way? I don't even know what's that way, but that's magic. This is cool as, hey bub, this is on point. Come on, what's this? Throw us a bomb, mate, throw us a bomb. All right, I'm bombing. Ready? 3, 2. I'll come with you. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. I'm going in. Even on the way back, we bumped into this little guy. But for you guys that are stuck around to the end, it's time to show you the secret spot. And without a doubt, it's probably one of the best sunset spots you'll ever come across. And literally, it's only 6 minutes away from Rapid Bay. Check this out. We have been keeping this one close to our chest, and basically it for good reason. Like, this is a magic place. It's one of the best lookouts anywhere in Australia, one of the best sunsets that you'll get anywhere in Australia, and this place is called Starfish Lookout. We're going to share it with you guys because I reckon it's time to actually share it. It's been 3 years or over 3 years since we figured it out where to actually come to do it, and I'll put the map up here for you so you know where it is. Come out here and experience for yourself. I'm just ducking down behind the car because it is getting windy. I had to bring the drone down. She was going to get smashed into one of these marvelous pieces of mechanical engineering, and then it rolls down into this beautiful hillside. I'd love to see this in winter. It'd be just like glowing green. And out there you can see Kangaroo Island, the ship's going back and forth, the Sea Link and everything like that. And of course, the big orange glow setting in the background. This thing is just amazing. So as you can see, Kangaroo Island starts through there, but I'm not sure if you can see through just over there. That island is massive. We done it 3 years ago, and yes, it is totally worth going over, but I'm doing a solo mission. You haven't noticed already. I've come up here by myself. The kids are gone to bed. Steph was just happy to chill back at the van, and we don't get these moments of bliss very often, so I took it with 2 open hands, grabbed the keys before she could change her mind. I'm in the car up here just to get out of the chaos of the van and stuff. So we really don't get these moments are super rare where we actually get out by ourselves, but I can't think of a better place or anything like that than this. This is one special lookout, and these lucky buggers that got all this property around here have just got day after day magnificent views. This is just insane. Starfish Lookout, guys, come and check it out for yourself. But we'll wrap up this episode on this magic moment. I hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. It was a bit of a mishmash and everything like that. I know Rapid Bay's been, you know, filmed so many times, which thought would throw you a little bit different aspect and everything like that. Show you some cool things. You can go scalloping and everything like that. You got caves. If you got, and our little boat, of course. Why can't we? Yeah, that thing's a wicked little thing. If you want any more information, hit to the comments below, the information below. Check them out. They're a ripper little boat. But other than that, guys, drop a comment, subscribe and like, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.